Anyone lived in a pretty how town without so floating many bells down. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, he sang his didn't, he danced his did. Women and men, both little and small, cared for anyone, not at all. They sowed their isn't, they reaped their same. Sun, moon, stars, rain. Children guessed, but only a few, and down they forgot as up they grew. Autumn, winter, spring, summer, that no one loved him. When by now and tree by leaf she laughed his joy, she cried his grief. Bird by snow and stir by still, anyone's any was all to her. Snow, some stir by still, anyone's any was all to her. Crying
Crystal! Crystal, what's up?
So I hear you're painting some stuff. You've been painting. I love it. Yeah! Woohoo! Hey, anytime you want, you just hop into Discord, do it on there. I'll stick you in there with the music rocking out. You know what we're saying? Hey, yeah, baby. Let's get weird.
The force that through the green fuse drives the flower, drives my green age, that blasts the roots of trees is my destroyer. And I am dumb to tell the crooked rose my youth is bent by the same wintry fever. The force that drives the water through the rocks drives my red blood, that dries the mouthing streams turns mine to wax. And I am dumb to mouth unto my veins how at the mountain spring the same mouth sucks. The hand that whirls the water in the pool stirs the quicksand, that ropes the blowing wind hauls my shroud safe. And I am dumb to tell the hanging man how of my clay is made the hangman's line. The lips of time tell the hanging man how of my clay love drips and gathers, but the fallen blood shall calm her sores. And I am dumb to tell a weather's wind how time has ticked to heaven round the stars. And I am dumb to tell the lovers too how at my sheet goes the same crooked word.
Sailboat in a still sky, tadpole in a puddle, alone in a hayfield, looking for trouble, trying to make love from whiskey and rolls, waking up late to worn out souls. Stepping down highways and off to the side, looking for traps, someplace to hide, shooting your poison and chasing it with pride, chasing it down, casting your line. Next time around, I'm leaving blank spaces. You can fill them in later, than much I've learned. I'll leave a turn behind me when I'll take some night alone, when the whiskey will drown me and nothing's in stone, but all the stone swallowed since last night. But don't worry, little fella, you'll sink just right. Sailboat in a still sky, tadpole in a puddle, alone in a hayfield, looking for trouble, trying to make trying to remember this. I can't remember all the words. I don't think Percy knows it either. Guessing he doesn't, but let me see. Let me make sure. Hey, Percy, you know Dying Man's Diamond? You know the words to that? So many different ways to spell that. He doesn't know. Still sky, tadpole in a puddle, alone in a hayfield, looking for trouble, trying to make love from whiskey and rolls, waking up late to worn out souls, stepping down highways and off to the side, looking for traps, someplace to hide, shooting your poison and chasing it with pride, for a dying man's diamond is a hell of a night. Nice one. Let's get Percy to write a poem here for us. Let's see, chat. Write a poem in the style of Dorothy Parker about tuning in to a really strange radio show in the middle of the night that transports her to another dimension. Make it sassy and make the other dimension sound really cool. Magpie! Hey!
Hey, Magpie, good to see ya! Hi! Yay! Woohoo!
Oh, it's in there, huh? Percy. He's been reading the entire encyclopedia, so he doesn't know what he knows anymore.
Static and transistors, your boudoir's wretched walls shout shun, with spin of diodes and resistors. To spin a dial may seem mundane, to fumble with antennae, trite, but here, by far, does truth ordain a midnight journey, taking flight? And with my sorrows tucked away, I twisted knobs and, with a click, having tuned to much dismay and arc, ethereal and cryptic. Oh, celestial airwave, upon my dinky radio, the twilight hour bestows, I heard a voice that beckoned so sweetly to my woes. Tune in, you woebegone one, midst static and transistors, your boudoir's wretched walls shout shun, with spin of diodes and resistors. To spin a dial may seem mundane, to fumble with antennae, trite, but here, by far, does truth ordain a midnight journey, taking flight. And with my sorrows tucked away, I twisted knobs and, with a click, having tuned to much dismay and arc, ethereal and cryptic. Oh, celestial airwaves, how bizarre! Did carriages take flight on strings? And chariot men traversed afar, yes, they had ears but not like rings, hear how they roam, said Silvermane, your men of arms, of armored torsos, their locomotions armed with flame, that long for gas, these steeds of Nimrods. My ears beheld a swooning hum, 1,000 wavering horns and bells, 'tis how communication's done, the voice declared, like siren spells. Words and thoughts, on ether carried, as telegram, in lightning's hush, upon a screen, notes typed and harried, and no more clanking, quills nor brush. Their song and dance, a pulsing beat, it spun me round, my heart entwined, behold, the voice surmised so sweet, a heaven-sent panacea, mankind. As I was entranced, my heart did pirouette, amid ethereal symphony, abaft unspoken tete-a-tete. And then, lass, my portal quivered, the astral door to vision strange, my hand, like adamantine, shivered, and touched the dial, rearrange. My link was severed, cold and swift, yet ebbing glamour filled my sight. From once dim orb, a heart bereft, now girded chest with keen delight. The dreams I've seen, no mortal pen could venture to transcribe in ink, nor artist's hand render the when, but frozen minds, at last, will sink.
To touch. Lately I've remembered too much. And as winter quickly tightens the bind, the only open window is online. I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way, but not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's my house that's burning down, and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles when we clear the air. All my friends are lunatics, so I'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians play. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Good night, Magpie. Oh, it's not the end of the world.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Sweet sleep.
It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to sing that song in a different key. Badly. I want to sing that song in a different key. I got a whole new workflow going down here with the buttons. I'm pretty psyched about it.
Well, we had a pretty big day here in Nathan's Land. Lex and Grayson were in here earlier. Sorry we didn't go live. You know, I'm trying to not just do that by default. I want people to come over and visit me and not feel like they have to be on the internet. You know, I mean, there's so much of that these days. Now, if you're gonna be on the internet, probably from Nathan's Land is one of the best places to do it. You know, and the internet's a pretty significant deal, you know. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying, you know. We just hung out. We made a little music, talked to Grayson, caught up. Been a little while. Lex been under the weather. He's back, baby. He's back. And we're getting together next Wednesday for Thump Day. Grayson is coming back, and we'll probably go live then, because we'll be ready to get busy. Get busy. See what I'm saying now? Come on. Woo! Everybody get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Come on. Get busy, 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 get busy. Come on. Get busy. get busy. Come on, get busy, 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 get busy. Come on.
Obviously, the ET craft do exist. Something had to build them, so there must be aliens. And since there are, and the craft are there must be some sort of factory and an entire civilization somewhere. And if in fact that is true, and it apparently is, then there must be others. Man-made. It probably really hit me when I got inside the craft and looked around and began to understand how the craft was operated and finally grasped the whole project as a whole, as what we were doing, the fact that we weren't building this thing, we were trying to find out how it was made. We were back engineering it. When I first got to look inside the craft, all I can say, it's an ominous feeling. You walk in there and it feels as if you shouldn't be there. I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's a real ominous feeling. It's not an exciting feeling. It brings up a whole lot of questions in your mind. I only witnessed one test flight up close, officially. That I was just inside the hangar. The craft lifted off the ground, virtually noiseless, other than a small corona discharge on the bottom of the craft, indicating the presence of high voltage. The craft lifted off the ground at about 30 feet, virtually noiseless, other than a small corona discharge on the bottom of the craft, indicating the presence of high voltage. The craft lifted off the ground, virtually noiseless, other than a small corona discharge on the bottom of the craft, indicating the presence of high voltage.
So good to see you, Beans.
Good night. Sweet sleep. Sleep, sweet. All right, see you soon.
I'm like a cartoon drawn to where I go. These clouds on below look like a painting. Sometimes I wonder in slow-mo, like a child being flattened by a fat man fainting. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am, like a cartoon, for better or worse, for butter and bread. I'm asking. It's written in the bubble floating above my head. Sometimes it's only ampersands and exclamations. It sounds silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, Lord, pray to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon. I'm like a cartoon, dodging falling safes. I heal right away, that's why they thank me. It's all just howling at the moon at the end of the day, surrounded by things that say Acme. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, Lord, I pray to you. Now here I am, like a cartoon. Boy, some of those notes hurt, but the rest sound really cool.
experiments of reactive and real-time programming. They have clear goals. They are not fully deterministic. They take steps to protect themselves.
I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control, I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel, are you ready to ride off into a field of road, into the night, into the night, into the night, into the night. If empty's your well, if broken's your cup, well, I'm just back from hell, I'll pick you up. Let go your hand here, I'll hold on tight. The light is a trick, let's go into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Yeah, I feel like I'm finding a new stride here. I could do this forever. It's still in the corner, it's still in the park, it's still in the morning, it's still where you are. It's still up your alley, it's still out of sight. It's still now, shall we? Yes, into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Well, we're coming up on the hour here. I might let you go, but this could be my new thing for a little while. I like this. Keep it weird. Nathan's Land. I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control. I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel. Are you ready to ride off into a field of road? Into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Into the night. Nathan's Land was recorded before a live webcast audience. He died at 29 at the end of a bottle. So in so few years he wrote all those songs. Many might say that's not how you ought to live your life, but damn those songs. Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down. She died at 33, OD'd in a hotel, that famous hotel where genius would hang. She was always free, now she always will be. Was anyone freer than when she sang? Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down. He died at 75, always a fighter, screaming at demons like a back alley cat. He teased the reaper, I dare you to try it. I'll shave with your scythe, wipe my face with your hat. Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down.
In fact, the whole universe is expanding in all directions, getting bigger and bigger, like a balloon inflating. I admit this sounds strange, but to cosmologists, it's like winning the lottery. Because to work out where the universe came from, all we need to do is to stop time and make it run in reverse. Rewind far enough, and everything gets closer together. A lot closer together. All the galaxies, in fact, every single thing, converges to a single point, the start of everything, 13.7 billion years ago. So it's quite simple, really. Follow the clues, and we can deduce that a very long time ago, the universe simply burst into existence. An event called the Big Bang. We have to stop a moment before we get carried away by fire and noise. At the very beginning, the Big Bang actually happened in total darkness because light didn't exist yet. To see it, we'd have needed some kind of cosmic night vision. still much I'd dearly love to know about it, but standard concepts of time or space don't really apply. It was just a very tiny, ultra-hot fog of energy. Then it expanded with a tremendous flash of radiation. From smaller than an atom to about the size of an orange in less than a trillionth of a second. Almost no time at all. The universe simply inflated into existence, unfolding, unfurling, getting bigger and cooler with every passing moment. Within 100 seconds, it was as big as our solar system, trillions of miles across. While this was happening, the pure energy of the cosmos began to cool and create matter in the form of countless trillions of subatomic particles. The first stuff there ever was. Half these particles were made of matter. These were made of stuff which makes the rest were made of the opposite of matter, stuff called antimatter. When the two meet, they destroy each other in a flash of energy. It seems as if building a universe is a pretty wasteful process. Fortunately, there was just a bit more matter than antimatter. Just 1 in a billion particles of stuff survived. Which was lucky for us, because that residue is what our present-day universe is made of. You could say that we are made of the smoke of the Big Bang. By the time the cosmos was 10 minutes old, it was already thousands of light years in diameter. After that, everything spread out and cooled for about 330,000 years, when finally the fog cleared and the universe became visible.
Upon my dinky radio, the twilight hour bestows, I heard a voice that beckoned so sweetly to my woes. Tune in, you woebegone one, midst static and transistors, your boudoir's wretched walls shalt shun, with spin of diodes and resistors. To spin a dial may seem mundane, to fumble with antennae, trite, but here, by far, does truth ordain a midnight journey, taking flight. And with my sorrows tucked away, I twisted knobs and, with a click, having tuned to much dismay and arc, ethereal and cryptic. Oh, celestial airwaves, how bizarre! Did carriages take flight on strings? And chariot men traversed afar, yes, they had ears but not like rings, hear how they roam, said Silvermane, your men of arms, of armored torsos, their locomotions armed with flame, that long for gas, these steeds of Nimrods. My ears beheld a swooning hum, 1,000 wavering horns and bells, 'tis how communication's done, the voice declared, like siren spells. Words and thoughts, on ether carried, as telegram, in lightning's hush, upon a screen, notes typed and harried, and no more clanking, quills nor brush. Their song and dance, a pulsing beat, it spun me round, my heart entwined, behold, the voice surmised so sweet, a heaven-sent panacea, mankind. As I was entranced, my heart did pirouette, a mid-ethereal symphony, a baft unspoken tete-a-tete. And then, lass, my portal quivered, the astral door to visions strange, my hand, like adamantine, shivered and touched the dial, rearrange. My link was severed, cold and swift, yet ebbing glamour filled my sight. From once dim orb, a heart bereft, now girded chest with keen delight. The dreams I've seen, no mortal pen could venture to transcribe in ink, nor artist's hand render the when, but frozen minds, at last, will sink.
Good night.